Hey guys, I hope you're doing well, taking care of yourself and maintaining great health given the uncertain times that we are in right now. And today we're going to talk about boosting immunity, something that we should be doing regardless because that's what is going to help us naturally fight any kind of virus or bacteria that is out there. And there are a couple of things that we can do. But before that, I would like to tell you that fascinatingly, 80% of our immunity lies around our gut wall. It's half inch of our body that has 80% of our immunity. Can you believe it? So whatever we do needs to really help us protect that. So since it is around our gut wall, it takes into consideration our gut health, digestion, detoxification of the body, keeping our system clean and anti-inflammatory, as well as having loads of antibodies that fight any free radicals that are in our system. So here are some of the things that we can do. One is maintaining good health with probiotics, right? So our gut has good bacteria, good bugs and bad bugs. So over a period of time, our good bugs have kind of reduced, which kind of creates our digestion issues, bloating, not eliminating all the toxins to be pumped out of our system. So we need to pump our system with good bacteria. And some of the ways to do it is by having a cup of yogurt, having kefir or kombucha. And if you don't have kefir or kombucha, obviously you have yogurt, but you can also supplement it with enterogermina. This is something that is accessible in any chemist. It's even given to kids as probiotics. So you can have just one of those, like there's like a liquid tube. You can have one of that in a day, or you can also have Probio, which has many more good bacteria pumped into it in a supplement. It is gluten-free, it's vegan, it's natural. I have it regularly and it's really helped me with my gut health. So that's one of the things that you can do. Second thing that you can do is pump your system up with vitamin C. So we can do it with making this drink, which is turmeric. Like take hot water, pinch of turmeric, pinch of black pepper and ginger. Right? So ginger is anti-inflammatory. Turmeric is the active component in its curcumin is known to again not create any inflammation in our system, but it's also packed with vitamin C. So is ginger, and we put black pepper because turmeric usually is kind of not accepted by our stomach. Our stomach rejects it. So when we put pepper, it increases the absorption of turmeric and the bioavailability of turmeric. So if you just have hot water with pinch of turmeric, pinch of black pepper and ginger and keep sipping it all day long, it's really going to help us with our anti-inflammation, and also it's got a lot of vitamin C. There's lots of other vitamin C, vegetables and fruits accessible to us. Given whatever situation we are in, there might be limited accessibility, but things like spinach, bell peppers, kale, even fruits like strawberry, papaya, kiwi, all of them are packed with vitamin C. Make sure you wash them really well. Make sure that most of your food is cooked except for obviously the fruits, so that we are having everything that is nicely cleaned up and not causing any other effect instead. So that's something that you need to do. Have loads of green vegetables. Other than vitamin C, they have so many other nutrients that we need today to help us keep our immunity strong. Third thing is vitamin D, right? So many people are okay with sufficient levels, but I would say try and keep them optimal level. It actually fights the infection in the air. Vitamin D is really, really important, and people don't give it as much importance as we should be giving it. So even if you spend 10 minutes in the heat, most viruses are not heat resistant. They kind of break, right? They are not able to be there. The infection is not able to be there in the heat. So just for 10 minutes, be in the sun in the afternoon and completely absorb natural vitamin D that our body can actually use. Now, I also take a supplement which is 60,000 UI. Uprise is the name of the supplement, so that I can reach the optimal level that I might not reach only with the sun. So it can be even used in 60,000 UI, because in the conversion of vitamin D2 to D3, loads of it is lost, and what is actually used is much, much lesser. So you can have that once a week and ensure that the vitamin D is really strong at this point of time. So We have probiotics, we have vitamin C, we have vitamin D, we have loads of vegetables that we're going to have which are cooked, right? We have this drink that we can keep sipping on, which is the turmeric, black pepper, and ginger. And I also think that we should do a lot of breathing. And when we do breathing, we should do a lot of nose breathing, because when we do nose breathing, our sinuses naturally produce nitric oxide, which is not happening when we do mouth breathing. So just when we do this, right, we are absorbing the nitric oxide which is produced by the sinus and taking it to our lungs. And this nitric oxide is the Nobel Prize winning molecule which helps us with oxygen utilization, lowering blood pressure, heart, diabetes, all of it. That is again going to help us a lot. You can also do the anxiety breathing that I do in order to keep our nervous system relaxed so that we don't increase the cortisol in our system, and that is the 4-7-8 breathing. Okay, and when we hold the breath, what's the 4-7-8 breathing? First is inhale 4, hold 7, and exhale 8. Everything from your nose, right? So it really is powerful. So when we hold our breath, what happens? So we don't just need to take the oxygen inside, we also need the oxygen to be kind of transferred to all the organs of our system, and that is done by holding the breath, because hemoglobin is needed and a little bit of carbon dioxide is needed to kind of take the oxygen to all the organs. So when we do 4-7-8, we also hold our breath. That helps us to do that. So just doing these few things and keep moving your body, because it will keep your energy high. It will also ensure that you sweat and release the toxins. You can also do steaming I do it with lavender oil, which is amazing. You can even do it with balm. So just use these things which are already there in our home and which is accessible so easily in the chemist, by getting those supplements and having them, and just boost your immunity. Take care of yourself. This is the time for self-care, self-love, taking care of ourselves like never before. Stay safe.